Hello, good morning. Welcome to another one of the episodes of the That Tenerife vlogcast. It's me, Rick, once again, back again. Bit of a different one, this one. More of a public information vlog today. I'm going to give you two words. I want you to try and see what comes up in your mind when I mention these two words. Chinatown. Think of it. Chinatown. What does that remind you of? For me, when I used to live in the UK, Chinatown was the street always with the archway, and then just a street full of restaurants, one after another, after another, after another. That was definitely up in Newcastle. You know, buffets, all you could eat buffets for like £6 and stuff like that. Tenerife's a little bit different. I'm not sure if you're aware, and if you're not aware, it's actually really quite interesting and quite informative. This should be for yourselves. There's one thing that I call it. I used to call it with my kids. I called it the mother of all tat shops. The reason being is when you go to Los Cristianos or you go to Las Americas, so when my kids were younger, one of the things that my kids love to do is they love to go into the tat shops where, they sell the towels, the toys, the trinkets, the stuff like that. And they used to go in there and, that's where they used to spend their holiday money. Well, Chinatown is most probably the mecca of the whole, all the tat shops. It's a shop, believe it or not. It's at the top of the Gulf, and it's all in one building, and it's actually 4 shops in one, plus a restaurant. The restaurant, I think you might have seen before on previous vlogs. The restaurant's called Wok, and they do an all-you-can-eat there for, I think it's about €13.95. Great food in there. We've been there a few times. But I don't want to talk about that. What I want to actually talk about, I want to talk about the 4 shops. Because where would you think, if I asked you a question in a quiz, imagine Annika Rice, dog's just going mental. Imagine Annika Rice doing treasure hunt, and she's got to find a clown's nose, followed by a rainbow onesie, followed by a steering wheel cover, followed by a paella dish, and followed by enough plastic containers for David Attenborough to have a heart attack. In fact, the place is most probably so environmentally unfriendly, I'm surprised Greta Thunberg hasn't actually striked out there on a Friday. That's the truth. The clothing, they do clothes as well. It's just like ridiculous. Also, it's a bit... The thing about it is I went in there filming the last couple of days, hence the reason why you'll see different t-shirts, because I've done it the last couple of days. I did it a little bit secretively because I'm not sure if they actually quite like it. The Chinese, they're a little bit more, you're not allowed to do this, you're not allowed to do that. You just go in, buy it, and then leave. But this place is just something that I think you wanted to see. If you spending money putting your suitcases with your towels in the suitcases and then putting all the beach stuff and the inflatables and stuff like that, don't need to. If you've got a car, just go to Chinatown. It's all in Chinatown. You'll see exactly what I mean. I think you'll quite enjoy it. It's a bit different. Once as well, as always, please don't forget to like, subscribe, click on the notifications. There's a little box down there somewhere. And if you like it, it's absolutely great. Thanks for all the support so far. It means a lot. Have a look at Chinatown. What I've done is I've filmed it, and I'm going to start talking now and start narrating over the top of it, because I didn't really want to go through there narrating it as I was filming, because I didn't want to draw attention to myself. So see what you think of this one, see if it works, and I'll see you at the end. All right? Cheers. Well, this is a first for me to be narrating while I'm in the house. This is the shop itself at the top of the Gulf in Las Afiras, and as you can see, it is huge. You can see from there the sign at the top of the building on the left. That's the sign for the restaurant that's at the back. But there's the main entrance to Chinatown as you go through. They don't do much on window displays. They're a bit shocking, to be honest with you, and always a bit shoddy. I think I found my first Annika Rice thing. I think I found my rainbow onesie. Yes, strike that one off my list. Yeah, they're a bit scary, like. Can you imagine being a family just meeting up and dressed like that? That's crazy. Okay, so now we've gone into the shop. We've walked in through the main entrance. We've taken the left shop. First thing you can see, any type of garden chair, garden furniture that you would like, you can find. Don't forget plastic flowers. I told you there's a lot of tat in this place. That's it. Row upon row upon row upon row of anything and everything. It's incredible. It really is incredible when you look at it. It's one of those things, it's like, what is it you're after? They'll have it. So let's have a quick walk around and see from here. More garden furniture. Excuse the filming, as I said, I was trying to do it a little bit secretively. So might be a little bit dodgy as we're going through. Flamingo, anybody? The fancy dress aisle. Let's have a look down the fancy dress, what we got down here. You can dress like a prostitute, most probably, in Snow White. Catwoman. Yeah, I'm not sure what that one is. It's just, honestly, thousands. Something out of Greece, I suppose. That's Donald Trump, I think. I don't know. It looks ridiculous, man. And that's just the fancy dress aisle. Oh, cat's tails if you want tiger tails. Into the accessories for all the fancy dress. Face masks, plastic masks. Oh, there we go, clown's nose. Got the clown's nose, that's done. Strike that one off the treasure hunt list. And you can see there's just so much of everything. It's incredible. We've definitely got it worked out. Birthday aisle now, all the numbers on your birthdays, for your candles, cards. A lot of tutu stuff going on as well down here. This is just, as I said, this is the shop on the left as you come in. It tends to be all a little bit more children's stuff, toys, cars, Tonka trucks. Remember the old Matchbox stuff? It's incredible, man. Dinosaurs, baby things we're moving into now, bath stuff. And right at the bottom, of course, at the end of the baby stuff, you'd have the garden centre. Plastic. Every single thing in there is plastic. So when you're looking through here, yep, they're all plastic. And plastic as well. Moving on a little bit further in the garden centre aisle. Anybody want any plastic grass? Mats, plastic grass? You can do that, set it all out yourself. Rolo's wondering what the heck's going on. Even he's taking a look at it as we go along. It's just literally everything will go up in flames really quite easily in this place. Any static in there and you're done. Anybody fancy baking a Wild West horse and cart? Do you fancy one of doing those? Because if you did that, you'd need one of these big round wheels and stuff like the big wheels that they had on the stagecoaches. That was it. There's the aisle for the stagecoach making. That's it. So anyone want to be cowboys around there? You can make your own stagecoach. Or you can even make a bogey. Remember making in the 70s when you used to make a bogey? Get them from there as well. All sorts of candles, all sorts of flame things that you'd have in your gardens. More plastic, obviously, the plastic flowers. Did I mention this place has plastic flowers? I can't remember these days. It's ridiculous, man. And this is just like a massive area of the shop. We're into the start of actually now the plastic bottles as well. Greta Thunberg. It's not nowhere near as bad as it should be further around the corner. Oh, do you want to be a Frenchman? Bit of garlic, fake garlic. Hook it around your neck. And then obviously, a tat shop wouldn't be a tat shop without all the garden creatures, critters, casts, gnomes. It's unbelievable, isn't it? It really is unbelievable. We've only just begun, people, in this shop. As I said to you before, there are 4 of these shops, and this is literally half of the first one. Time for the boxes now. Any boxes? If you don't need any type of box that you want, I can't understand why people do that just with like... They pay for cardboard boxes and use them as like ornamental designs. I don't... What's that all about? But you've got rows upon rows and rows of boxes. Any type that you fancy. Let's have a look. No, we'll go down a different way. Let's go down this way. See what's on. Busy on this one. Oh, stationery aisle. Pens, colour pens, felt tip pens, pencils, highlighters, calculators. On that side, crayons. Honestly, anything that you could think of is here. Anything to do with your maths, you're there. And then that brings you on to the coloured papers. Any type of coloured paper that you fancy. Of course, you'd put those next to your boogie boards, because that's where the boogie... And honestly, they're not bad either. They're cheap. They're about €6, and there's all your toy stuff. And this is what I was saying about for the people on holiday over here. If you're on holiday coming over and you're looking at stuff to buy, this stuff is really cheap. You can get anything in there for around about €6 for those bats and balls. Then you move on to the paints, and there's all your inflatables. The inflatables, they start again roughly from about €5. They go up to about €12. And honestly, any type of inflatable you want, any size you can imagine, they're all there. It's all there in Chinatown, ready for you. You just go in, pick it up, and that's it. You're away and your holiday's sorted. This has got to be the funniest aisle. Sandals upon sandals upon sandals. Please don't wear socks and sandals, people, when you're on holiday. People living here only take the mickey out of you. Ian. You got your flip-flops all the way through. Flip-flops, you can pick them up from roughly around about €4, €3.50. And at the end of it, you just throw them. Crocs. You wondered where all the world's Crocs go. This is where they are. The world has a shortage of Crocs. Just come to Chinatown, Tenerife, they're all there. Look at that. They're so wrong. They just don't. I don't get it. I don't get it. We're going to go back into a different aisle. Where we're going down here. Oh, folders, books, exercise books, lever arch files, all next door to the Crocs, obviously. It is just a plethora of tat. If you want to know what to get, want to buy something in Tenerife, go to Chinatown. Chinatown will have it, most probably. We're coming to the final part of this one, and I think down here, more boxes on your left. This on the right, though, that is wall designs. Stickers for your walls to enhance children's bedrooms, your kitchen, your ceilings. It's just incredible. Why they thought of everything. Literally thought of everything. And then you're coming back into the garden centre. We'll take a drop into the other shop. There's an entrance at the back that takes you into the second shop. You go through more garden furniture stuff as you're going through there. Plant pots. Yeah, if anybody looking for a sausage dog, or anyone looking for a cast of a pig. If you're looking for a cast of a pig in the UK, just give us a shout. We've got one in Tenerife. I'm sure we can get it sorted. Also, from that, look at that, man. Incredible. You always wonder where your grandma bought her vases from. Well, now you know. So that really is the first shop on the left as you go in. Everything that you need, that you might want to need for there. If you wanted to go in and went through the shop on the right, the first thing that you'd see is if we go into the entrance, I think it's there's the entrance. So if we've gone in out on the shop on the right, first thing you see, electricals. All the lights you can think of. Even Rollo's come over to say hello. All the lights you want, halogens, bulbs, LEDs, everything down here. It's a main electrical area. Lamps, lights for the ceilings. They've absolutely thought of everything. It's incredible. It really is incredible to see. So there's all your lamps above your head as well. So you can see you can buy those that are above the head. On the right, you've got the lamps there, like the table lamps that you want to buy. It's the same shop. It's the same shop that was selling Crocs. And then here we go. This is enough plastic. All the plastic of the ocean looks like it's been collected, and it's been brought into Chinatown onto Tenerife, and they've reformed it and turned it into stuff to resell, to resell for us. And that can be dishwashing, like washing bowls, and again, little drawers. It's just ridiculous, man. Little cups. Enough funnels in the world. Look at that. It's crazy. You're now walking into the back area. Just more plastic. Washing baskets. The baskets that you use when to put the washing out on the lines. More plastic. Pretty plastic. It's incredible. They literally bring in transporters after transporters of this. Every day there will be a shipping container outside this shop where they're just emptying it into the shop for everyone to sell. And it's busy as well. It really is a busy place. Moving to the bathroom stuff as well. Up there you've got some bathroom things. Rollo's on the table, so just coming in to have a look. Have you seen this, mate? Look at this. It's crazy. More plastic. No wonder, as I said, now a little bit of class as well. A little bit of Tenerife pottery that you can see from there. They're quite pretty, actually. I quite like that stuff. But again, they've thought of everything with it. But you've got on one line, you've got plastic, and on the next row you've got this, and then the following row you've most probably got your steering wheel seat covers. It's just steering wheel seat covers, don't make sense. The steering wheel covers and your seat covers. It's crazy. I think we're coming up to that now. There you go. Look at that. There we are. Treasure hunt. That was number 3. Steering wheel cover. Got it. Tick. And that moves on to. There he is. Chinatown. They are busy. So I told you it was secretly filmed. Seat covers for your cars. Nice pink one there. It's like, honestly, the place is. It baffles me. It absolutely, because you've got seat covers, steering wheel covers, and then you go into the next aisle, and it's Buddhas. All the Buddhas you can think of. Look at that. The religious aisle. It's like, what's that about? Yeah, can I have a massive Buddha head, please? Yeah, no problem at all. Just go to Chinatown. It's there. It is bizarre. Unbelievable place. It really, really is. I've never seen a shop like this in my life. Time for the pets now. So what you got for me dog? What you got for me cat? You got anything there of interest? Yeah, no problem at all. Aisle 5. What? All the toys you can think of. Leads, collars. Everything you can think of for your animals. I was in there the other day buying a new leaf for Rolo. So speaking of pets, just imagine having an animal the size of a tiger and you've got a house to fill it. And it's like, I need a cat climbing post. You got the mother of all cat climbing posts there in the house. Imagine having that in the corner of your house. That's ridiculous. That's just like huge. I don't know. Oh, there's my paella dish. There you go. There's number 5 on my list. No, that was number 4. The paella dish was number 4. I found the plastic tubs. Clown's nose, rainbow onesie, steering wheel cover, paella dish and plastic tubs. I found them all in the first shop on the ground floor. It's incredible. And then you've got naff paintings, like IKEA paintings. The most randomest paintings you can think of. It's that's the final aisle, to be honest with you, from there. I think what we'll do, should we go and take a look upstairs? See what we think of upstairs? Yeah, let's go and see upstairs then from here. So what do you think of it? Pretty crazy, I know, isn't it? It's really weird. It's amazing. I mean, that's just downstairs. That's just the 2 shops downstairs. Then you go upstairs as well, and you've got more up there. So have you ever been? Have you been to Chinatown? If you have, leave your comments below. Let me know what you think of it. Were you aware that a shop like this would ever exist? Again, leave your comments below. Let's go back and see what you think of it. See what you think of the next lot. Oh yeah, first of all, princess dresses, anybody? This is now the top floor. This is the shop on the right, which has the most strangest fashion sense in the world. Loads of stuff for kids, loads of stuff for holidays. You could actually come on holiday with an empty suitcase. Genuinely, you could do that, and you could spend 50 quid in here and then just leave it, and you'd have enough clothes for the week. You'd look a bit strange maybe on a couple of things, but for kids, I think there's a lot of nice stuff for kids in there as well. Do a lot of baby stuff. I love Papa and Mama or something like that. He said on there. T-shirts, £3.95. Those T-shirts on the right. Socks, slippers. That's the entrance to the right there that gets you to the other shop. But we're just concentrating on the left shop at the moment. All the slippers. Oh, there's the Crocs again. Oh my God, back to Crocs. Underwear. It's got everything, man. Literally everything. Underwear, more slippers down the left-hand side. And the size of the place is just ridiculous. It really is. I mean, it's just massive. It covers a lot of area, this place. So obviously they need a lot of stuff to fill it. Any more onesies, anyone? Any onesies for anybody? Do you know the thing is, when you live in Tenerife, your blood thins that much that sometimes you could do one. But to be honest with you, I don't really fancy looking like that. I think I'll just stick to my T-shirt and my shorts, thank you very much. Moving into the men's area, no fashion sense whatsoever for the men over here. It is extremely off the charts, either majorly boring or majorly you look like a rapper from the Bronx with some of the stuff that they're trying to show. It's just like, what is that? No, not for me. That's not my style. I think Shelley would leave me if I turned up dressed like that. And then you just come over, as I said, some of the stuff on the top right is really boring. And you get around this stuff, and it's like it's like the Chinese guy in The Hangover when he's all dressed up and pimped up, ready to go. And as you can imagine why I bought Dick Rapper's outfit from over here. You can see it clearly that this is the place where you need to buy stuff like that. Jeans that wouldn't fit a 5-year-old on the left. A lot of like impact T-shirts and stuff like that, but not my fashion at all. And then from there, that brings you to the final shop, which is the top left, and that's all your clothing. All your uniforms that you can think of, chef's uniforms, kitchen uniforms, waiters' uniforms, anything you think of, school uniforms even. Going through into the bedding, cushions, garden cushions as well, all about €4.50. Blankets, it's ridiculous, everything you can think of. Quilts, shoelaces. Do you want some bright orange shoelaces? There you go. There's some bright orange. Yellow next to you. I like the orange. Did I tell you orange is my favourite colour? But it is. Keeps going through. A lot of sewing materials. Everything you can think of for sewing. Back into the blankets and then fully round. Well, I've got my clown's nose. Now I need some bedding. And it's even in there. You get the bedding as well. The place itself, as I said to you before, it's just... anything you want in Tenerife, first of all, look at Chinatown. That's what I suggest. Standing outside on the balcony at the top of the escalators just gives you a bit of an idea of the size of this place. Don't forget there's a restaurant up there as well on the left-hand side. You've even got a cafe indoors for it as well, but it's massive, full kids play area. And you've got the shops to the right and to the left and upstairs and downstairs. It's a bit of a different one, I know, I'm sorry. It's not like a place to look at in Tenerife or a beautiful area to look at in Tenerife, but for people who live over here, that shop is absolutely a godsend. It's one of those places where you can literally, when I first moved over, I was in there nearly every week trying to get all the day-to-day stuff that you need just to live around the house, And it's, the throw there on the couch, that grey throw, just there, that's Chinatown. The cushion, the red cushion, Chinatown. The box, there, Chinatown. It's just something that you use as on a day-to-day basis in Tenerife. Trying to give you a bit of a different side to it, different look to it. If it bored you, I do apologise. I'll go back out and start filming some of the areas again. But I just thought maybe if you liked it, it's something for you to see. Small one for me. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Shelley's going to be with us on the next one. I know that. We're going live on Wednesday evening at 8 o'clock as well, so hopefully see you then. All right? Push them buttons and stuff, and I'll catch you on the next one. All the best. Adios.